Okay. We're back. We just got back from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
Celebrating the birth of me.
Jesus.
Bethany. And Sean. We are a couple of nuts. Talking as it should be.
It's just so you know, if you don't know, Sean doesn't celebrate just one birthday. Against the title, birthday, meaning one day.
Yeah.
Sean begins to tell me about his birthday the day after my birthday.
That is correct.
Which is in February.
That is correct.
His birthday is June 11th.
We should be
Mine is
planning mine.
February 24th. Hold on. Mine is February 24th. Now, my birthday comes after Christmas.
Yeah.
So, and then New Year's Eve.
Oh, hold on a second. So you get Christmas.
No, I don't get Christmas.
New Year's Eve.
I don't get New Year's Eve.
You get Valentine's
Nope.
Day.
So there's my
point. And then your birthday. You got 4 in a row.
There's my point. First of all, you got all 3 of those too. My point is,
kind of.
Sean's birthday begins February 25th. All right. My birthday doesn't start until February 15th. And by the way, I need to hear about everything that's come before it during my birthday. Well, we just had Christmas, and then we had New Year's, and then we had Valentine's Day.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
I mean, your birthday's so close.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
And then you get months and months of, it's my birthday, it's almost my birthday, it's my birthday, for fucking months.
Yeah.
And then during June, I mean, I wish I could put plugs in my ears because that's all I'm hearing is about your birthday.
Because I deserve nothing but the best.
And then after your birthday, I must continue to hear about your birthday. First of all, I'm glad that it's over.
I haven't mentioned my birthday once since the 11th of June.
That's not true. You said it today.
That's not true.
Yes, you did.
What did I say today?
In the other room.
What did I say?
It was something like, it's my birthday and it's finally over.
Okay, here we go again with the lies. Here we go with the fairy tales.
You just said it's finally over.
Welcome to Bethany
today.
Dwyer's fairy tale time, everybody.
No.
Fake stories.
No. You really don't remember that.
And no, I don't, because that didn't happen. But
oh my God.
On back to what we were talking about, a joyous occasion, my birthday, which is a big deal, and a joyous occasion. We did go to Las Vegas, and it was really fun.
It was tons of fun. I have to also buy Sean's birthday gifts extremely early because if I don't buy them early, I have to hear about it every day. What did you get me for my birthday?
Yeah, I do that. And whenever
every fucking day. And then hold on. Then I end up buying shit for him so early because I know now I get it. I buy stuff so early that then I don't remember really how much I spent and what I got. Right. So I end up I just continually buy more stuff. Exactly, I mean, I must have spent thousands of dollars this year for your birthday.
Please.
Consider Vegas and gifts. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Anyways, I have this box that came just full of clothes for him. And I had to leave. I left it out so that I never had to hear what'd you get me for my birthday?
Yeah, so you'll notice that after the box arrived, prior to that, we were getting packages from Amazon and other places, and I would ask you, is that a birthday present for me? Is that for me?
Time.
Or if you're online on
God
your
forbid I get something for myself, I open it up, and then he's like, that's not for me?
Yeah.
That's not for my birthday?
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I do.
And it's like ink for the printer.
Do not deny that at all. That is 100% what I do.
I know.
No doubt about it.
And then, but here is the catch-22. I actually enjoy getting your gifts early because then I don't have to think about it anymore.
You're welcome.
But the problem occurs when anything I buy, because I don't go shopping, everything comes to my doorstep, is I have to make you try things on because I only have 30 days to bring it back.
Right.
So I ended up having to take some of these things out for his gift and have him try them on, and then I stuffed it back in the box.
Well, I actually filled up a shopping cart on a website from a shop.
Yeah, and then I pressed paid.
Yeah, you did. Purchase. And
what's your point? The point is, I bought you awesome birthday gifts.
I wish
Perfect.
there was
birthday
a
gifts.
little more surprise element to my birthday.
Then how about you shut up and not do that and just see what I do? See
man.
what he fills up a card and he's like, "This is what I want for my birthday," and then he hands it to me and then I buy it. Like, if you want a surprise element, you want to see what your baby doll gets for you, then let me use my brain and figure it out.
Okay.
Now, mind you, hold up. I like what you do because I don't ever know what to get somebody. So just so you know, on my end, I'm perfectly happy and fine with this. You telling me exactly what you want, and I
make
get
it
for you.
super easy.
Yeah.
And you're welcome for that.
I said I love it. I want to keep that part going. But if you also just at one time would like to go, oh, I wonder what Bethany would give me. I give pretty dope gifts.
You give great gifts.
Because you didn't always do that.
You give great gifts, and we had a blast in Las Vegas. And you
Literally a blast.
You took, yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We went to Gordon Ramsay's steak dinner restaurant. Delicious.
So good.
That was great.
And this time, well, you always get the same thing. You get beef Wellington, but I usually get something different every time.
Yeah.
I've never not liked it. And this time I got lamb chops.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Yeah. They were good.
And then you always get the tasting menu.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Which was delicious.
I like a little bit of everything.
Everything.
Gordon Ramsay. But yeah, when the first day we got there, we tend to, in a sense, we pinch pennies when we're there, as well as splurge a little bit, but we splurge because we pinch pennies. So the first night we got there for dinner, we ate in the food court of Caesar's Palace, and there was this gyros place.
Hold on, before you say that,
falafel place.
I want to talk about the pinching pennies. I don't feel like we pinch pennies. I like less hassle. Like, I don't always want to go to the 4-course meal and sit there forever and feel like super heavy.
No, agreed.
Yeah, I like that.
What I mean by pinch pennies is like,
share meals.
we
and stuff?
share a falafel. We went to Nathan's Hot Dogs. We got the smallest hot dog they had, and we split it.
But the reason is less about pinching pennies and more about I don't like leftover. I don't like wasting food. So, like, if we both got a hot dog, I would have eaten half.
Yeah.
And then we would have thrown that half out.
No, I would have ate it.
Oh, well, but then you never want to feel full.
Well, because we have dinner set up in a little bit, so.
Right. So I honestly think that, yes, maybe it's a little pinching pennies, but it's also like we don't want to carry leftovers. We don't have a fridge anymore in the hotel. Like, they don't give you a fridge.
Right.
And I also don't want to walk back up to the hotel and put...
We pinch pennies, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. We bring a ton of water with us, so we don't have to spend money on water.
No one needs to buy an $8 8-ounce thing of water.
We bring a little travel cooler, so we just fill it up with ice repeatedly. Snacks, and our drinks stay cold. And we
bring our yerba mate.
We bring our yerba mates. It's my favorite drink. Yerba mate.
It's my favorite drink.
Yerba mate.
Someday they are going to sponsor us, but maybe they won't because we just freely give them ads.
Free.
I'm done. No more yerba mate.
Yeah, that's it, yerba mate.
Until you sponsor us and we get crates of yerba mate delivered to our house.
Who's holding who hostage now? Mm-hmm. Huh?
Our fans are growing.
Yeah.
Our numbers are continually going up every episode.
Oh my God, it is. And we have a listener in Ireland. I just saw. Oh my God.
My father, on my father's side, is Irish.
What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey. We're big fans of Ireland. I actually used to really...
My last name is Dwyer.
Yeah, you got Irish in you. And I used to be a big fan of the Irish soccer team. I remember when I was a kid. The colors of the flag. Green,
yellow, green, and white?
No. Green, white, and orange.
Is it orange or yellow?
It's orange.
Oh, looks...
No, it's orange. Sorry. Sorry, Irish listeners. Bethany didn't mean what she just said. And it.
I didn't mean anything, but I was questioning. I didn't know.
I'll take it back for you. Actually, no, I'm looking at it.
It's yellow, right?
No, it's orange.
Oh.
But because we have a listener in India as well, and we love Indian food.
Oh, my gosh.
Love it. The India flag is just the Irish flag turned horizontal with a little emblem in the middle of it. Literally the same colors.
Okay.
With a circle in the middle. That's crazy. But hey, what's up, everybody? We got our listeners down under in Australia. We got the UK chiming in. We got Canada chiming in. And the US of A chiming in. We love you all. Thank you so much for listening to us. And don't forget to subscribe and to like and
tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends and to leave reviews wherever you can. Just
send those links out. Like after you laugh and have fun, just send a link out to like 5 different people and see what they say.
Send a link out.
Just be like, hey, I just listened to this episode of Acon. They were talking about necrophilia. Let me know which one.
Let me know
you're into.
I know that we got some listeners on Apple Podcasts. You could definitely leave a review there. Hit some stars. Leave a review. Tell your friends. We got some listeners on Overcast.
We don't even care if you leave a review and it has nothing to do with us.
Right.
Like, just chat with your friends.
We just need you to get a little...
Just get some...
Action
down there. Okay.
On our page.
I've said that many times. Action down there.
Good one, babe.
Thank you.
But we love all you listeners. Thank you so much. And go follow. Oh, we're on Facebook as well. A Couple of Nuts Talking Podcast.
Yeah, and we're going to do live shows. We do live show. We already did a live show, which was fun.
We tried out a live show of A Couple of Nuts.
And it worked.
It went over well.
Yeah,
it went over
fun.
well.
We're doing another show in July at a theater.
In Los Angeles, yeah. In Hollywood.
Live Acon.
For all you
so let us know. DM us if you want ticks. All right,
we
so
were talking
back
about
to Vegas.
Okay.
We went to the food court. So
wait, how did we get to where why were we talking about all that stuff we just talked about?
I have no idea, babe. That's how we work. Tangents, and then
That's
one
so
of us
weird.
pulls us back.
That's so weird.
But this story is going to blow your mind.
Big time blow.
Because it blew us out of the water. Okay, so we end up going to the very first night there. We haven't even put a 20 in the slot yet. Haven't even done any gambling. Haven't eaten anything else. Haven't gone anywhere. Just put our stuff in a hotel room, walk downstairs, and we're hungry. So we go into the food court. There's a place called Hillel, which is like falafel and gyro and
love it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
We order, we bring it out. Now we didn't know what to expect because there was also this really great Bobby Flay burger next to it, which we were contemplating, but we knew we were doing Gordon Ramsay for the next 2 nights, and we're like, that's a lot of beef. So we went with this.
Well, we still got beef at the
You did,
place.
I didn't, but yeah. And we ended up sharing this plate, which was really big. Like, it was perfect. And I got some extra falafel. And it was chicken gyro on like lettuce, tomato,
There's chicken and
sauce.
beef. I did the chicken beef.
Yeah, that's what I said. Chicken and gyro. Well, gyro is beef. And then it was all in this like bowl. And we split it. And we were like, oh my God, this is so delicious.
It was so delicious.
It was so good. We couldn't stop eating it. And both of us were like, oh, let's fucking eat this for lunch tomorrow too. Like, this is perfect.
Almost went back for seconds. I was like, shit, should I get another one? Like, we could eat this and just save it.
Yeah, but we didn't.
We didn't.
So we went, and then it was his birthday week. So we went to get ice cream for him.
Yeah.
And we were in line, and my stomach kind of did a flip-flop while we were waiting. Now, mind you, the line took like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They were very slow. There was only one person working. There was like 2 families in front of us.
$13 for a cone of ice cream gelato.
$13.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're standing in line. I think you're fine. My stomach kind of jumped in my belly, and I was like, oh, it's a couple of nuts. I can talk about it. But I was like, oh, I probably just have some gas.
Yeah.
I'm in a line. I didn't want to relieve myself.
Yeah.
So I held my information close to my chest, and you went up, ordered, like, put the, you get 3 different flavors, whatever. We're walking away. So now in less than 15 minutes.
It happened so quick.
So fast. My stomach was like, nope. So I told them, like, I'm going to do a little crop dusting.
Yeah.
My
my
stomach
God.
was in so much pain. So we were walking.
Keep in mind, it was really crowded there, too. It was like just a regular day, a regular fucking night in Vegas.
Vegas is open, people.
Vegas is way open.
And I start crop dusting. And I'm like, and it's kind of like, you know when water boils, those bubbles, how they're just continuous?
Oh, yeah.
That's what every step I took, it was just continuous. And I was like,
like a demon.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say like a bear.
Or like a bear.
Yeah. Honey. So I didn't even have any ice cream because I was like, this isn't going to be good. Or maybe I had one bite. I can't remember.
You took one bite, but I was eating it. Mostly it was just me.
He was dancing and eating, and we'll put that up on Akon so you can see him do his little ice cream dance.
Yeah.
Because minutes later, people, we sat down at a machine. I put 20 in, and I looked at him, and you can explain my face. I looked at him, and I was like, this isn't good.
It looked like she saw a ghost. She turned pale, grayish, a little clammy looking. There was a shimmer to her. She was a little sweaty.
I was like, this isn't good. And he was like, well, let's find you a bathroom. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
This is hotel room. This is like private bathroom shit.
Yeah.
Literally. So
that's when then it hit me.
Yeah, but it didn't hit you the way it hit me yet. Like me, it hit where it was like
you had to go right
there. Was a cork in a champagne bottle that it was on one of those machines, that machine that goes da, 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 and it was like it was hooked to a sewing machine. It just went ba, 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 and it was shake, and I was like, and I could feel the cork. You know what I'm talking about? Like the inch cork of good poop.
Just
hanging on,
holding the liquid in there,
hanging on for dear life. Now, mind you guys, I could have potentially had a mile walk. I felt like maybe a half mile.
I mean,
plus through a slew of people.
We had to maneuver through the people. We had to wait for the elevator. We were 27 floors up. We weren't right next to where the elevators were. So
no, we were on the other side.
A bit of a walk.
I left Sean. I had to walk so fast.
She did.
And I started digging my nail into my skin on my thumb to distract me because I was like, this is it. I'm going to be in public and I'm going to fucking shit myself in front of hundreds of people and then still have to walk to the room.
Yeah.
Like in my head, I just kept calculating how much I'd be in public with shit coming out of my pants, my very tight pants.
Yeah, you would have seen it.
I would have seen it instantly. And then I had a little tiny shirt on.
Yeah.
So it was like, I got nothing to cover this up. And then I only brought one sweatshirt and it's cold there. I would have never wrapped it around because I was like, what would I wear for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah.
Anyways, so then Sean's gone now. He's back.
She just kept getting smaller and smaller, just walking faster and faster away from me.
I'm very fast walker.
There she goes.
Yeah. And I get to the elevator. Now, God parted ways for me. Like, I mean, when things were getting rough and in front of me, I saw 120 soldiers in front of me coming right at me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it was like some wanted to go to the cookie store and then some wanted to go to the Bermuda short store. And I was like, oh my God. Oh. And so I get to the elevator, which opens right when I get there. I'm going up the hill. I'm going up the elevator thinking, okay, this is when I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking lose it.
So you just came to the acceptance that you were going to shit yourself.
Yeah, because I started praying.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, please help me. Please keep the cork in. Please don't let this go.
Yeah.
And when I got to the 27th floor, and by the way, I'm holding on to the rail in the elevator, hunched over, just praying, just like fucking, oh my God. I'm sure the security guards were like, oh, she's got a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
they know. They've
totally seen it hundreds of times.
Used to that, yeah.
And they're like, oh, boy, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
This girl got a shit. Okay, so then I get to the hotel. I open the room. I have a fanny pack on that is in every belt loop of my pants. And so I undo my pants and cannot get them down.
No.
And I have to rip off my fanny pack, which, by the way, was all over the bathroom.
Did you say anything to the to yourself out loud?
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, please God, please God, please God. Oh God. Just God.
Out loud,
just
you kept saying
out loud. Like, please get off me. What the fuck? Get this thing off me. And so I was like, fanny pack. And I sat down, and it was just unreal.
Yeah.
It was perhaps 99% sure the worst blowout I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
And the noises, I was making noise just like, oh God. And then afterwards, then you finally made it.
Well, yeah, I was downstairs. I got into and then I started to feel some churning happening in my stomach. It felt like I got punched in the gut. And I was stuck in this elevator with a couple other people, and they had to stop off at their floors, and it was hurting. And finally got to our floor, and the our floor just smelled like
all
sewage.
the time.
So I thought it was you. I thought you cropped it. So I even texted her. I was like, "Baby, this hallway fucking reeks."
And then
with a smiley face.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, that wasn't me." Let me tell you, people, if I had tried to let a little toot out, it would have been a brass section symphony. It would have just splattered I could not relieve myself of any flatulence at that moment. Go ahead. You were down the hallway.
No, that was it. I come up the elevator, and I'm feeling like I'm getting punched in the gut, and I finally get into the room, and you're doing your thing, and it just smells like hell in there. Like I just walked into the bowels of hell. And
the door was cracked a little, and he puts his little face in there, and he was just like, Jesus,
I was like,
baby.
Oh my God, baby. And I had my ice cream. So I just kind of tried to keep distracting myself with this pistachio ice cream. I was like, fuck, there's so many fucking pistachios in this shit.
Yeah, it was overloaded.
Like, what the fuck? And then I was like, babe, I gotta go. Please, I've gotta go. And then luckily she wrapped up her deal, and then I went in and immediately just...
And it sounded the exact same way.
Just farts
fucking
and
Hulk.
diarrhea.
It was just Hulk whipping trees out of the ground and whipping them into water. That's what it sounded like.
We were poisoned, everybody. Our first night there.
Hello, falafel poisoned us.
Completely poisoned us.
And
not food poisoning, thank God.
Bacteria.
We didn't throw up at all.
Bacteria poisoning.
We got somebody else's poopy in our food, in our poopy.
I think this is a problem because so many people who never worked maybe are going into the workforce, and then they don't have the supervision they normally would. Like the manager is normally there, the supervisor.
They're probably not training them like
nobody's
they used to.
being trained.
They just want people there.
Yeah,
they just need bodies there.
People are coming out of the toilet and just being like, okay.
But then also looking back at it, there was just big piles of meat just sitting
hanging
there
out. Why didn't we see that? We were so hungry.
We were just so hungry.
Yeah. Because I do remember the pile of chicken up against the grill, and it's like, why aren't they just making this as we order it?
Yeah.
Like what's going on here?
And I didn't see that girl change her gloves at all. She just
and she kept touching everything everywhere. Yeah.
Everything.
It was us. We should have saw that and
it was delicious.
It did.
Going in,
I couldn't taste the poopy in the food.
No, it tasted. The food was delicious, and then it hit us, and we were down for the count.
We were down for the count.
We didn't do anything the first night there.
Nope.
We ate. We were about to have some fun, and then we shit ourselves, and we passed out.
We farted and watched Forensic Files.
I watched Forensic Files on the HLN.
And I think
channel.
we went to bed at like 9:30.
I think
we
so.
were like, once it hit us, I felt so exhausted.
Yeah.
My stomach, my intestines hurt for days.
Yeah, the next day was, and then we went to Gordon the next night, which was, nice, but that started to churn also.
Right, because we weren't healed yet.
Yeah.
But, man, Gordon's food.
Delicious.
Forget about it.
Oh, we had some fun. I'm trying to think what happened. Something fun. Oh, I did notice that they play a lot of Nelly Furtado in Las Vegas. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I had no idea that she was still such a thing. Whatever.
I don't think she's still such a thing. They were playing her old songs from the 90s.
But they kept playing. Like every casino we went in, Nelly Furtado was on.
Yeah, and it wasn't even the fun one with Timbaland.
Oh.
It was the other one. And it wasn't even, I'm like a
bird.
Not that one. It was that other one.
I don't know.
Boom, boom.
Oh, that was Timbaland. Oh, boom.
Oh, he doesn't rap on that one, though.
No, but he does the.
Oh, that's true. Well, he did that whole album. That's why, didn't he?
There's some good songs on that album. But yeah, so we did that. Wednesday night got in Thursday. Gordon Ramsay. Friday was the big day, my birthday.
And we went to another Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
Yeah, we went to his pub
Sean's
for his
favorite.
burgers. I wanted to try Gordon's burgers, but I had it all planned out. I was like, babe, we're going to get up at like 6:30. We're going to go get some birthday coffee.
We did all
We're going to
that.
go get some birthday brekkie. And
Sean, on his birthday, set the alarm
yeah,
for fucking 6:30 in the morning, guys.
sure did.
And and the night before bed, he planned it. He was like, this is what we're doing. You're going to go down and go get Starbucks for us. And
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in Giada's line. And then I'm going to get, and it's just like, oh my God, this is supposed to be vacation. We had itineraries every day.
This is definitely not a vacation.
It didn't feel like a vacation. We were sick the whole time.
We were sick. You had to work a little bit.
Yeah.
And it just, overall, it was a great time, obviously, because it was us.
Yeah.
And we were in Vegas.
And we had fun.
And we had fun. Because
We
had
made the
fun.
best of it.
We had fun
we
everywhere
took
we go.
took so many bubble baths because we got upgraded. I wanted him to
Multiple.
have. Okay, so something about Sean is like one of his favorite things to do is take a bath with like the jet baths.
Oh, God, yeah.
So-
a jacuzzi, essentially.
jacuzzi,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love jacuzzis. Who doesn't?
So right, and now I feel like, especially on your birthday, I have to get you a room with that, or it doesn't feel right to me.
That's
Because otherwise, every time we walk into the hotel room, he'd go, "I wish we had a bathtub with a jacuzzi
You're
in it."
damn right. We deserve
Every
that.
time.
We
Every
deserve
time.
it.
And then we both just sit in that tub and stare at each other and wipe our butts in our faces. Is that weird
Yeah.
that I said that?
No. Well, no.
Yeah, because that's what you do in a bathtub. You wash yourself.
Yeah.
But we are both in the bathtub at the same time.
Well, we love Las Vegas. And when we were leaving Las Vegas, we valeted the car. And then this happened a lot in Vegas, but we really kind of noticed it on the way out. But we say like things that don't make any sense. Like we say sentences and words that don't really go together.
But we understand
But
it.
we understand it. So this time on the way out, the valet came. It was like this older woman. She looked like she was like in her maybe 60s. And she offered to pick up the bags. And Bethany was like, oh, no. He likes to stroke his muscles. And then we kind of, she didn't really, she
gave a little weird,
she was like,
oh.
okay.
Yeah.
And then we got in the car and then,
I was like, did I say stroke?
yeah. And I was like, babe, you said stroke your muscles. And
I meant
flex?
flex.
Yeah.
I meant flex, and I
Flex
said
his muscles.
stroke.
And he said stroke his muscles.
And then I did the flex sign to her when I said it.
Yeah.
But it also put it close to my mouth where it looks like I could have been putting a dick in my mouth.
Right. It's definitely mixed. It's like
It was a lot of mixing.
giving her the middle finger saying, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I
Yeah.
love you. While giving her the middle finger.
Like going, look at the nail polish on my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean anything icky by it. I meant that I didn't want her lifting the heavy bag. I wanted
I
Sean
know.
to lift
I
it.
don't think she even cared, to be honest. But
No, it's because we tipped her and she was so excited. So I will bring this up because we need to talk about this. If you go to Vegas and you can't tip, then you don't go to Vegas.
Yeah,
like
that's
if
true.
you can't, these people are working so hard. It's so hot. Like for instance, the valet lady, like running around. It was 105 or something out. Every single person who got that car, nobody tipped her. And now they're not even waiting to get tips. So this must be something new that's happening. So I'm going to tell a story because I got so upset. Like I got really upset. We were at a buffalo machine and they're all in a row. And there was a guy next to me. He was probably in his 30s. And he was just cheering himself on. Yes. And he was up over $200 and he ordered a drink. I think it was like a rum and Coke. She brought the rum and Coke. He took a sip and said, oh, I don't want this. I want something else. I missed what he ordered again. So she comes back, and by the way, doesn't take that drink back, finishes that whole drink by the time she comes back, gets the next drink. She walks away. He calls her back. Hey, calls her back. Do you have a straw? She hands him a straw. She's so kind and nice every time. So it's the third time she's come. Not a tip for her.
No.
And I almost lost my shit.
He didn't care.
I almost got up and handed her $5. Like, I was so upset. And then I was like, I'm not going to start shit with this guy because then it looks, whatever.
Well, then I got to deal with it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I kept my mouth shut, but it's just like, you're winning.
Well, everything about it was gross.
Times.
His machine speakers were broken, so it was just like...
Yeah, normally someone would turn it off.
Whenever he's playing, he had it turned up all the way.
All the way. It didn't make any noise like...
No.
Any of these noises. It just went...
Yeah, it was just loud. And then he was like, yeah! If he won, just yelling at himself and punching the machine because he won. It was just
or when he was losing, he would fist the glass of the machine.
Oh my God.
It was just like, I can't with you. And then I finally was like, I have to leave. I'm going to punch this guy in the face.
We are those people at the casino, but there's a lot of gross people at the casino.
Like, just be nice to each other. Like, then we were sitting at these other things, at these other slots, and we were playing, and this guy sits down and he lights a cigarette. Okay, he's not even playing a machine. He lights a cigarette. Yeah. He puts the ashtray in front of him, but it's kind of kitty corner me, so he's not in our line. He's his
smoke is blowing right in our face.
Yeah, it's literally directly into me. I'm like, I have my sweatshirt up, hasn't yet taken a puff, not one puff. Then he gets up and leaves and just lets it keep lighting.
Yeah.
So I get up and I move the ashtray over and I put it somewhere else, and then a lady sits down next to me, grabs a different ashtray that's on her slot machine and just puts it on mine.
Yours. Yeah, I saw that. That was weird.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't even have words for that. Like, put it on an empty one, the one that's right next to you on your other side. But why are you going to pick it up and put a full ashtray on my side?
It's like
on my machine.
They're just so caught up in their own weird shit. They don't even realize what they're doing.
Oh my God.
They don't care who they're affecting. And I smoked for many years, so like, as much as I hate it now, like, I used to smoke, so I really don't have any room to talk about it at all. You never smoked, but
never.
But we're in a casino in Las Vegas, and that's what you get when you're there. So,
but it's 2021. What are we doing now? I have friends who smoke, and I love them dearly. But I'm gonna say this, guys, like, I can't love you more than you love you.
Yeah, you gotta stop smoking.
You gotta stop smoking. Like, I don't get mad at people that I see smoking because, oh, you're polluting the earth and all this. No, I get mad because I'm like, you are killing yourself and us. Yeah. And we have no choice. And air is free and I should get fresh air.
Yeah.
But it's like, just stop.
Yeah.
We know what it does now. This isn't a question. They used to lie to us and say, this is good for you. Nothing goes.
Doctors used to smoking in the ads.
They used to say Surgeon General approved. And now we know they all lied to us, which they do. Yeah. But guys, we got to stop. Yeah. I just
live longer,
live healthier. Don't let them win.
Or, do whatever you want. Smoke if you're going to smoke. Sure.
I know, but when I think about the man who put the stuff in it to make it addictive,
I mean, yeah,
that's where I go, am I going to let the man win? Am I going to keep giving this man money?
If you want to stick it to the man, if you want to rage against the machine, quit smoking.
Quit smoking is one of the things.
Fuck you, I'm going to quit smoking. Right?
Yeah.
Ratum.
I
want to, so that was our Vegas trip in a nutshell, and I would definitely, if we're chucking or fucking the Vegas trip, I would fuck it.
Me too. Fuck that shit over and over.
So,
doggy style.
Back home now, and we're back, and really quick, I just wanted to touch on how amazing I am. I was up at the market, of course, per usual. We needed some water and some eggs, so Sean to the rescue. I'm up there.
Every day.
Almost every day I'm at the market, so. and I'm rolling the cart out to the car, and I think I had about 5 jugs of Crystal Geyser water, and I'm looking good too. Keep in mind, I just got Bethany got me these nice H&M black tank tops, so I'm kind of got this Dave Navarro from the Ink Master vibe going on. So now whenever I wear these black tank tops, I like to stop Bethany, whatever she's doing. I say, babe, you do not have what it takes to be the next Ink Master. Can you vouch for that? Do I do that?
Yes.
Do I stop?
I don't think they need me to validate. I think they already know, like, for sure you do that.
Ever since I got these tank tops.
By the way, not even his Navarro doesn't wear that on Ink Master. Like, I don't even know why you do it.
He did one time. He wore these black tank tops.
Yeah, one time when they were outside doing like a graffiti challenge.
So you do not have what it takes to be the next.
And then he does these things with his arms where they're like what's the Tyrannosaurus.
I put him up by the side of my face.
Just real tiny armed, like in bent arms, and then he just uses his 4 fingers, both of them, his pointers and his thumb, like he's shooting guns at me. And I'm like, again, Navarro never did that.
Well, you do not have what it takes to be the next Ink Master. So anyways, I'm looking good. I'm looking fly. I'm up at Ralph's looking my best, looking GQ. Who's that guy? I need to know who he is and what he does. Anyways, I'm walking with the shopping cart, jugs of Crystal Geyser, and I see this kind of rugged looking older woman down at the bottom of the driveway coming off of Ventura Boulevard, and she's walking up into the parking lot. And I see her out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And she's like, "Grr," and I hear that in the distance. And then on the other side of me, there's a Ralph's worker. He's collecting all the carts, and he's just kind of staring at her. And she finally gets to me as I'm loading the trunk up, and she's just like, water. And I was like, oh yeah, you gotta stay hydrated. Want one? So I gave her a gallon of Crystal Geyser water. She's like, thanks, baby. And then she turns around and she walks away. And then I'm loading up the trunk, and the next thing I hear is, hey, that's not nice. And it was the Ralph's worker talking to her. Her pants were down to her knees, and she was touching herself.
Yeah, lady.
So obviously to me, because I looked fucking good. But so all I see is that, this lady.
So could she be an Ink Master?
She had what it took.
She had what it took
to be the next Ink Master. And so I just see this wrinkly old dirty white ass with just dirt all over it, and the cheeks are like clenched up, like she's pushing into herself, really
she's
getting into it.
Trying to squeeze one out real quick.
Yeah, so she got the clenched cheeks, and the guy was just the what the worker thought to say was, "Hey, that's not nice." And then she just looked at him, and then she pulled her pants up, and
I'd be angry too if someone stopped me mid-org. I'd be like, come on.
And she walked away with the gallon of water that I gave her, and I felt pretty good about myself.
You ran home and told me instantly. Yeah. Guys, verbatim what you just heard.
Not only did I hydrate her, I got her off.
No, you hydrated both ends of her.
Yeah, I nailed it. It's just me, being of service, living my best life.
All the ways you can.
Giving back. Mm-hmm. So that was my birthday present to the world.
Wow. So I think it was just one homeless lady. Let's not blow it out of proporps.
I don't know. Yeah.
What I have?
Arrowhead's not that good of water.
No, absolutely not.
I don't really like it.
You know what else isn't good?
What?
Those plastic jugs. Those like milk gallon jugs.
Ones.
Do you know what I just thought of? Throughout, I don't know how many years those have been around, because I remember them as a kid.
It's like the oldest ones, yeah.
Yeah, those jugs.
They shouldn't make them anymore.
No, guys, we bought water because it was the only jugs they had left.
Yeah.
All the regular plastic bottles were gone. We like the big ones, so we don't waste a lot of.
We're Crystal Geyser drinkers in here. We like Crystal Geyser or Kirkland.
So, anyways, we had to buy the ones like the milk carton jugs, and they taste like plastic. The whole time you're drinking this water, it tastes like you're sucking on plastic.
You're just drinking the bottle.
The bottle. And so this is probably what they mean by those, whatever the initials are of the stuff that you can't. It starts with a P, I think. Anyways, you're not supposed to drink it. But I'm thinking about throughout the years that milk was put in them.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how much of that shit we were really drinking?
I think, though, what happened is
What happened?
they're warm. And I don't know if you remember, but we got those a few years ago. An earthquake happened, and I went up there and I bought a bunch of them. It gets warm up where we store them, and that particular plastic like fucking melts.
BBPs or something.
Yeah.
BVPs.
BPM or BPA. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and I don't know if you remember, the water was
disgusting.
leaking out of the bottles because they like melted.
Yeah.
It's like just wax.
It's disgusting.
Like yeah,
it's
gross.
chemicals, and they're trying to kill us.
So I guess Arrowhead's a little better than that, but the flavor of Arrowhead's
Let's just please.
garbage.
We should boycott those jugs. Just they shouldn't be used anymore in milk, water, nothing.
Remember
they
that
shouldn't
show?
even be making them anymore.
Remember that show Mythbusters?
Yeah.
So I saw an episode where they did that. They tested all the different water bottles to see what the best water was. So they did like Vaz in the glass bottle and Fiji, all garbage water. The best, cleanest water that they found, Kirkland from Costco.
Okay, well that's what we drink. So thank goodness.
That's normally what we drink. Yeah. But yeah, that was a shocker. Like Fiji, no good. Voss, no good. What were the other really
I'm
expensive
surprised Voss
ones?
because it's got like a very thick.
It's just a bottle.
Wow.
It's just the bottle. It's all mind games.
Yeah, well that's all it is. Anyways, like why do we should be drinking it from the tap?
Yeah.
The only reason we don't, by the way, is because our pipes, we saw into them when the plumber came and they're so rusted.
We got rusty pipes, guys.
We got rusty pipes. So we don't, which by the way, our plumber, who is no nutritionist, was like, oh, it's totally perfectly fine. Just run the water a little bit and then you're fine. And it's like,
just run the water a little bit every time.
Yeah. I think I'll shower in it and that's about it. So
unbelievable.
Sorry, Mr. Plumber / nutritionist. I'm going to go with my gut here.
Yeah.
And not do that. So anyways, on our way home from Vegas, we decided to make an impromptu, spontaneous
plot twist
decision to buy a air conditioner, like a portable one.
Portable AC. We plot twisted our lives so hard.
Like we could not wait to come home to our babies.
Yeah.
We literally on Wednesday during food poisoning hours, when we were laying in bed, we're like, I wonder what our fluffins are doing.
I mean, that's what we do. That anytime we go anywhere, the entire time we're just like, I wonder what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I wonder if they know we're thinking about us.
God, I miss them so much. We look at pictures of them on our phones.
I Google, do my cats know if I love them when I'm away?
Yeah.
I also Google, do my cats know I love them when I'm right here?
Right.
I do.
It's true. She does.
Yeah.
She
and then
does.
I'm like, how does a human tell a cat they love, like I will Google everything and do everything just because I need them to know how much I love them.
It's true.
Anyways, we digress. So we were like, can't wait to get home. We were on our way home. We're like, 2 hours countdown to Cookie Puss.
Really quick though.
Yeah.
On the way home, we were using the Waze app, and that motherfucker was fucking with us from the get-go.
It was like aliens took over.
From the get-go.
Yeah, they did not want us to get home.
It had us, so you could see yourself. You're like a little triangle driving on the Waze app. It had us like in the mountains, like way off any road, any beaten path. And it just kept saying like, hey, left, right. Like it was totally broken. We were on a freeway. We were
on the freeway, yeah.
We mostly have it for like cops and so I can mark it and be like, boom, hazard, life saved.
Or if there's an accident, you can go around. Like it catches you to go around it.
But it had no idea what it was doing. But anyways, we finally got it working and we went to Costco.
Right, went to Costco.
Kind of.
Yeah,
working.
yeah. Well, we'll tell them after because that would happen after. But so we're at Costco. Because we're like, let's just go get this air conditioner. It said on Waze that it was plus 4 minutes.
4 minutes off the route.
4 minutes off our route. No big days. So we go in, we get off the highway, and this motherfucker is like 21 miles from where we were, or 21 minutes, 11 miles away. We're hitting traffic. We are so off the beaten path that we don't even know where we are. We're on like 3 different highways. We got off at 3 different exits. We finally get to Costco. Their gas station sitch is also a fucking clusterfuck.
The most complicated Costco gas station.
We had to go out of Costco, figure out how to turn back around. You could only go in one way. way. It was just a clusterfuck. Anyway, so we go to Costco. We get this air conditioner. No thought behind it. We're just like, boom. This one, we're getting it. Got in line, left.
Yeah.
Heavy. It's a heavy bitch, too.
It's a big bitch, and it's a big, beautiful bitch.
We get back in the car. We turn on Waze. And Waze has us going in circles.
Unbelievable.
Circles.
And we're not kidding. And luckily, we realized it, but it had us get on a freeway. It had us exit the freeway immediately. And then it took us
right.
all the way around.
Yeah.
And it took like a little long way to get back to the entrance that we just fucking entered.
And we were pissed. And then when we did it all, it wanted us to do it again.
Yeah, it would have just kept going. We turned it off. We're like, fuck this. We know where we're going.
So angry.
So oh my God, Waze. What the hell happened?
So anyways, it took us 2.5 more hours to get to our fluffin'. So instead of getting home at 4, we got home at 6:30.
Yeah.
And I was furious.
It was infuriating.
Yeah.
But we have this amazing portable air conditioner now because our apartment has one tiny little wall unit out in the very front room, and our TV's like down below it, so all the heat from the TV and stuff just goes. It barely cools down the front room, and it gets hot up here.
Yeah, it gets like 110 degrees.
We're talking triple digits are coming up real soon.
Yeah.
You know,
who knows how hot it is in here?
Right.
That's outside. So anyways, we got this air conditioner to put in the bedroom so we can sleep because geez Louise, it's just so hot in here because it doesn't reach. And we thought for the podcast, we can keep doing our stuff even in the summer. Well, we should turn it on right now so they could hear what it sounds like. Yeah. We basically, guys, there's no way we could run the air conditioner.
I mean, we could. It's just kind of a white noise.
Well, just know that.
Oh, the window's not open.
Oh, I'll open it.
So I don't know if you could hear that.
Give it a minute.
We got the AC rolling. Oh my God, it's cooling the room down. No, this is game changer. This is plot twisting our own lives. Just living our best life, which I highly recommend you all do. You don't have to get a portable AC, but just live your best life, everybody.
But here's what's cool.
Love yourself.
I love that we put it on while we're talking so that you know now that if you hear this noise.
Yeah, so for future reference.
We are definitely going to run the air conditioner and it's going to sound like this.
Yeah.
Just know we have this great equipment. We love what we're doing. We want to sound great. But bitches, we are not going to sit in 100-degree weather.
We're not. And we love you guys.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of feel like this white noise it's like soothing. So if somebody has this on in the background and they're listening to our already soothing voices, which I know my voice is.
We get told all the time that we have great radio voices.
We've been told we have a great voices for these podcasts. So,
but I know when I hear white noise, because that's what I go to sleep to, it just knocks me out now. Now I hear the noise and I'm like,
this is just such a game changer. It's already cooling down in here.
It is.
Oh my God, it's so great.
The rest of this podcast, we will have it on.
It's staying on.
And then for future reference, if you hear underneath us and go, hey, the first 7 or 8 of these episodes were just golden and sounded so perfect.
Diamonds.
Yeah. It had a little game changer at this is why. Because of our air conditioner, our Costco air conditioner, which let me tell you is a monstrosity.
Pretty happy about it.
We're happy about the feeling temperature wise, but I'm not happy about the fucking R2D2 sized robot in the middle of our bedroom.
We'll post a picture of it on Acon Podcast on Instagram and Facebook so you can see what we're talking about.
You know what I would love? If one of us or we get somebody to paint it like a cat.
I mean, we could do that. We could
just put little
face
ears on it.
Yeah.
It'll look like a huge cat in the room.
We could do that.
Yeah. It's just like such an eyesore. We probably didn't need one this big. It was the only one Costco had.
I think it was a smart choice because if we move somewhere and it gets hot, it's a good investment, I feel like. I think it's smart.
Yeah, because I think we want to move into a house that has a porch or sunroom, and this would be ideal.
This is definitely going to be a lifesaver. It already is. I already don't regret laying down a few $100s for this thing. I think I'm really okay with it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you something.
Yes, please.
Do you or have you ever watched me sleep?
You know what's funny? I actually had this thought because I know you watch me sleep,
Yes, I do.
but I never have a chance to because
Yeah.
we go to bed at the exact same time. And the only
Yeah.
time I could watch you would be in the morning, so there's light.
Well,
And
you
you
wake up in the middle of the night and go on your phone and stuff.
Yeah, but it's dark in the room. And I definitely don't want to shine a light on you and wake you up.
Yeah, but that'd be really sweet if you did.
Okay, I'll do that. But no, in the mornings you wake up before I do. I never have a chance
Yep.
to do it.
I get to watch you a little bit when I get up. I did that this morning. I got up because I get up softly so I don't wake you, and then I usually sit on the edge of the bed and I drink some water, wet my palate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn around and I look at you. And I looked at you today.
And what did you say to yourself?
No, you look adorable when you sleep, baby. You have your mouth open and you're just kind of like...
If that's the face I'm
you don't look like me, so that's somebody like this.
I'm not always with my mouth open because I know when I sleep with
You
Cookie.
have your mouth a lot open. Your mouth's open a lot.
But when I sleep with Cookie and you take pictures, I'm always with my mouth closed.
That's true, but your mouth is open a lot.
Yeah.
And it was this morning. I just thought it was adorable.
Oh, take a picture of me. I want to know what I look like.
I'm just on my way out of the room, so it's like...
I know, but I want you to catch it. I want to see it.
Yeah. It'll probably wake you up, though. You'll probably, feel it happening.
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't wake up when you do it the other time, and you used to open, the window a little bit and get some light in.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to watch you sleep. I think it's, really sweet of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have, thoughts in your head while you're doing it?
No.
Not, loving thoughts?
No, I think you look pretty when you sleep.
Even with my mouth open?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because your face is just relaxed. And you just look at peace. Yeah.
I look dead?
Well, there is a difference, in looking peaceful. There was that one time where you had to give blood. And we talked about this on an emergency podcast, but I figure I'm just going to interject it here.
Okay.
When you went and gave blood, and you had to give a lot of blood for your medication that you take. And
It's not for my medication, it's for my thyroid.
Right.
I give blood for my...
For your medication for your thyroid.
Yeah. It's just to check all my levels in my blood, yeah.
So you can't eat anything 24 hours prior or something like that.
Yeah.
And we went early. You can't eat in the morning. And oh my God, everybody. We went and I'm there.
They needed 11 vials.
Yeah.
Or 10 vials.
And she, I'm in the room with her. She asks if I can go in the room with her. So, of course, me being the valiant boyfriend that I am, the amazing man that I am, of course I go in there with her and I'm there by her side the entire time.
No, he sent you out.
In the middle of it.
Yeah.
But I was there in the middle of it. And then she's giving her blood. And then she's like, I feel weird. And then he sent me out when you were starting to feel weird. So it was I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was weird. They had me in a chair.
Sitting up in a chair in those little blood-giving chairs. And I'm out in the lobby, which is maybe 10 feet away from the room she's in.
2 doors.
Yeah.
Two doors closed.
And then I just hear, boyfriend! And I'm like, what? Boyfriend! And that's the nurse guy that was taking the blood from her. And I come in, and Bethany is just slowly tilting to the side, just falling over to her right-hand side. Her eyes are just wide open.
Oh, my God.
Just wide open eyes. And I'm like, babe, hey, babe, what's going on? Hey, baby. And I look at him like, what's going on? And then she's fucking passed out, guys.
I don't remember any of this, by the way.
TKO'd. She's pale. She's sweating. Very similar to how she looked when she had to diarrhea herself, but she was not awake at all, but her eyes were wide open. So she looked like she died. It was horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. And it's like, what do we do? And then he's like, we're going to move her over to the bed. We're going to move her to the bed when she starts to come to. So I'm like, baby, baby, oh my God, baby. And then finally, I don't know, it felt like a fucking eternity, but maybe it was like 20, 30 seconds, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah. And then you find, that's it. My God, you were just, so we get her to the bed when she's kind of like, "Bleh," and then we get her to the bed and she's slowly, like, I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess because I just watched the love of my life die before my eyes. And she starts to wake up and she's just like, what happened? And I was just like, you just died. And she's like, oh my God, I don't even remember any of it.
I remember saying, I feel so good. I
feel
so relaxed.
Yeah, you're like, I feel so good right now. And I was like, oh my God. And then I sit down. I'm a mess. She's come the most relaxed she's ever been in her entire life.
Which, by the way, never happens.
Never happens.
Never relaxed.
She's like, oh God, I feel so good. I don't remember any of that. And I'm just like, she just died. I saw you die. And it was just, so that, watching that type of you sleeping, not good.
That sounds like I'm not sleeping. That sounds like I'm, like you said, dying.
Yeah, you look dead.
What my favorite part was when you got in the car and we sat there and you were like, I'm driving, obviously, and you looked at me and you're like, what did he do to you?
Yeah.
What happened? Like, it was all that guy's fault.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything while you were in there because
he was just so nonchalant, except for the boyfriend. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what happened.
That's a good story, though, because
Yeah.
I don't know any of it. I have no idea that it happened. Oh. I do remember telling him on his third vial.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not feeling well. And he was like, oh, you're okay. You're okay. You have color. You're okay. I said, okay. And then that's all I remember.
Yeah, it stuck with me for a while. I was definitely...
So wait, let me ask though, when he called you in, was he still giving blood, still taking blood?
I don't remember. I think he was just finishing up.
Because what I was going to say is that whole time he kept taking blood from me. I was completely passed the fuck out, and he didn't call you in yet.
Maybe he finally called me in, but you were just out, just slumped in a chair, and you're
I can't believe my eyes were open.
Wide open eyes falling over to the side.
The first thing I said after, I feel so relaxed, and I started coming to you, and I was like, baby, why didn't you record it? Because I would have loved to see myself like that, because that's crazy.
That's what's on my mind, is whipping my phone out because you're dead.
No, I know.
What?
I'm just saying,
I know. I wish I would have, so you could see it, and so you could see my reaction.
Yeah, and listen to you. What were you going to say after it?
Oh, that was it.
You said it affected you.
Oh, yeah, it stuck with me for a few days.
More than a few. Honey, you were bringing it up.
I still bring it up. I still bring it up.
Yeah, you do.
I saw you die.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's...
I don't wish that upon anybody.
No, and I think that's almost one of the sweetest things.
Yeah.
For me, because I was like, oh, he really does love me.
I mean, I don't know how you would question my love for you, but yeah, that is
No,
really
I just meant it reiterated more.
Oh.
It just kind of solidified what I already knew.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
I'm so sweet.
Because a lot of people don't know what they have until it's gone. And you had a taste of it and you didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it. But on that note.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about what we got done here today.
Yeah, I do too. It went so fast.
It really did.
I mean.
Glad to be back.
Glad to not have food poisoning anymore.
Yeah. And we're glad that you're all sitting here hanging out with us and giving us the time of day. Don't forget to subscribe and to follow.
Like, review, share with your friends.
ACON podcast on Instagram. A Couple of Nuts Talking podcast on Facebook. Come drop us a line. Say what's up.
Yeah. Invite your friends. Let's make a party out of it. Don't forget and you can go on my website, bethanydwyer.com.
That's it.
And you can send us questions or maybe you want to hear something or a subject you want us to talk about, or you want us to make a theme song for you. You can give us a few clues, your name, what you do for a living.
Drop us a line.
Hobbies, whatever, and we'll write a song for you.
Drop us a line.
Yeah. Drop us a line. Let us know what's up, and we will definitely plug you.
Until next time.
Stay nutty, everybody.
Bye for now.
Kimpses.
Bethany and Sean. We are a couple of nuts talking